Welcome back to Auto Rush Pro, the place where true car lovers come to feel the roar, the thrill, and the passion behind the world's most legendary machines. And today, we're bringing you something that doesn't just turn heads, it stops conversations, shakes the ground, and reminds the world what real American muscle is all about. This is the 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, a beast reborn, redefined, and ready to outrun anything brave enough to challenge it. Before you even touch the ignition, the GT500 tells you exactly what it is. One look at the exterior and you know this car was built with a purpose, and that purpose is domination. The 2026 redesign takes everything iconic about the Mustang and sharpens it with a level of aggression that feels closer to a street-legal race machine than a traditional muscle car. The front fascia is a masterclass in intimidation, a widened grille feeding massive amounts of air to the supercharged V8, razor-thin LED headlights staring forward like a predator in the dark, and an aerodynamic lower bumper carved with precision, designed to cut cleanly through the air at speeds most cars only dream of reaching. Every line on the GT500 feels alive. The hood is longer, carved deeper, and houses new heat extractors that pull hot air out with surgical efficiency. Move along the side and the stance becomes even more dramatic. The fenders stretch outward like flexed muscle, wrapping around new 20-inch lightweight, forged wheels with Michelin Pilot Sport, 4S tires engineered specifically for the GT500s. Extreme performance, the lower body flows with sculpted side skirts, each curve shaped not just for style but for pure aerodynamic function. As you circle to the back, the attitude hits its peak. The quad exhaust tips stand ready to unleash a symphony of horsepower. The LED taillights glow with a signature Mustang pattern, and above them sits one of the most aggressive factory spoilers Ford has ever put on a production car. And of course, the legendary Shelby Cobra badge sits proudly at the center, reminding every driver on the road that this car isn't just powerful, it's iconic. Open the door and step inside, and the GT500 shifts from pure aggression to a blend of performance luxury that feels special the moment you sit down. This interior isn't about unnecessary flash, it's about craftsmanship, function, and emotion. The Recaro seats immediately grab you with deep bolstering and a perfect balance of firmness and comfort. They're trimmed in Alcantara and leather, stitched with a precision that gives the cabin a premium motorsport feel. The seating position is low, focused, and makes you feel fused with the car as if it becomes an extension of your own instincts. Ahead of you, the digital instrument cluster provides clarity with customizable performance modes. Whether you want to see boost pressure, tire temperature, G-forces, or shift indicators, everything is presented with crisp, high-definition graphics that feel modern yet purpose-driven. The steering wheel is a masterpiece on its own. Flat-bottomed, wrapped in perforated leather, accented with carbon fiber, and topped with a red racing stripe at 12 o'clock, begging you to take the car onto a track. The center console houses Ford's larger 14-inch Sync touchscreen, offering wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, faster navigation, and cleaner UI animations. But what makes the GT500 different from other Mustangs is how driver-centric everything feels. The buttons are positioned exactly where your hands naturally fall. The controls respond instantly, and the overall cockpit layout wraps around you like a proper performance machine. The use of ambient lighting brings a cinematic glow into the cabin at night, shifting between soft blues, intense reds, or cool purples depending on your mood. Ford didn't forget comfort either. Dual-zone climate control, wireless charging, a Bang & Olufsen premium sound system, and advanced driver assistance features make the GT500 not just a powerhouse, but a surprisingly livable daily machine. But no matter how premium the interior feels, the heart of this car is under the hood. The 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 packs a refined evolution of the 5.2-liter supercharged Predator V8, now delivering an estimated 780 horsepower and roughly 700 pound-feet of torque. These numbers don't just put the GT500 in supercar territory. They throw it onto the front row of the grid. Every part of this engine has been optimized for heat management, efficiency, and speed. A new Eaton supercharger delivers more boost with less lag. The cooling system features additional radiators and improved airflow channels. Even the exhaust has been reworked to push out a deeper, more violent soundtrack that hits your chest like thunder. And then there's the speed. The moment you unleash launch control, the GT500 fires forward like it's escaping the atmosphere. The 0 to 60 time sits at a breathtaking 2.9 seconds, and the quarter-mile disappears in the blink of an eye. With a top speed now exceeding 200 miles per hour, this is not just the strongest Shelby ever. It might be the most thrilling one to drive. But what surprises most people is how well the GT500 handles. Thanks to a recalibrated 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, the shifts are blisteringly quick yet smoother than ever. Ford's latest MagneRide suspension gives the car an incredible level of grip, adapting instantly to corners, bumps, and high-speed maneuvers. Whether you're driving through mountain roads, tearing down a racetrack, or cruising a highway, the GT500 feels planted, balanced, and confident. Brembo brakes provide monstrous stopping power, giving you the confidence to push the car harder while always remaining in control. The driving modes transform the personality of the car. Normal mode is surprisingly civilized, perfect for everyday driving. Sport mode sharpens throttle response, stiffens suspension, and awakens the exhaust. Track mode unleashes the GT500's full aggression, giving you maximum performance and a raw driving experience worthy of the Shelby name. And drag mode? That's where the car becomes a weapon for straight-line domination, launching with precision and holding on to traction like its life depends on it. Now let's talk price, because the GT500 isn't just a car, it's a statement of value in the performance world. In the United States, the 2026 Mustang Shelby GT500 starts around $96,000, an incredible price considering the performance it offers. Add premium packages, carbon fiber options, upgraded wheels, track-focused aerodynamics, and interior enhancements, and the price can climb to approximately $118,000. In Canada, buyers can expect a range from $128,000 to roughly $150,000 depending on specs. In the UK and Germany, where the GT500 is considered a rare imported muscle icon, prices reach between $105,000 and $125,000 in the UK and around $135,000 to $150,000 in Germany. But for many drivers, the price isn't the point. This car is bought with emotion, passion, and a desire to feel something raw and real behind the wheel. The 2026 Shelby GT500 isn't just transportation. It's a thrill ride, a piece of American history, and a reminder that horsepower still matters in a world moving toward quiet, electrification. And that's why people love it. It's loud, unapologetic, fast, dramatic, and iconic. It brings back that feeling of pure driving excitement that many modern cars have lost. It embodies everything muscle cars should be while pushing the boundaries of engineering and design into a new era. So if you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Auto Rush Pro, and drop a comment telling me which monster, legend, or future icon you want to see next. Because here on this channel, we don't just review cars, we bring them to life.